many attempts to get these messages to the public, those who are not within the worldwide alliance will not be aware of these kinds of videos that are made look like nothing, for a reason. And we hope you as a first-time viewer that, you will no doubt think it's either a hoax or a joke, or just some bored teenager after attention. We can all say conspiracy theories, but this and some of those have real evidence that is kept safe. All this is to understand how to learn what to really have unlearned. But the one thing you will never get with us, if anything you take is, we never preach, we don't expect you to believe. In fact, we only give the pieces, then it's up to you to research them yourself.
This video shows the anomalies from the many mystery sites across the world. It shows the precision stonework, which would be hard for us to do today. So, how did they do it? Also, you will see the megalithic stones that weigh up to 100 tons. Comparing the stonework from these sites that are oceans apart, you can see the strange knobs on the stone face. Look at the amazing interlocking stones that are shaped to fit. Science says that these were done by our past known ancients, with copper tools. We would need cranes to move these stones today. Look for yourselves the different styles of stonework, as the megalithic stonework is at the bottom layer and the later crude smaller stones are above. This shows that history is not as linear as they say. It shows the possibility of these sites were done by known ancients only, a few thousand years ago. These temples, they always call them, are usually aligned to the cardinal points and the stars. They show a degree of technology that history cannot explain and is much older than they say. Some sites show scorched stone, that was done in the far past by some cataclysm. Most of these sites you may have never seen or heard of. We the Jedi Alliance and our research and science teams, always investigate and bring you the truth, the facts, the evidence. So you can truly see for yourselves that lost past of the Guardian's lost world. We hope you enjoy and it brings you knowledge. That is our goal, to bring you the truth, with evidence. For a better future, by knowing our true past. These videos are the work of the science teams working for the Alliance and to better our understanding. Bringing balance back to this world. Thank you for watching and like what you see. It is important to us that you share the knowledge you gain. Your comments and questions are always welcome, so leave one today. The Jedi Alliance is truth, knowledge and balance for all. Please welcome the Pillar of Sacred Clarity and Grand Master.
Cosmic force is seen. The living force has been seen and felt in nature. These are the truths that many fail to see. Giving credit to the unknown is futile, when it is only man who claims such things. Giving praise to the unknown shows your fear of all that is natural and all that is mystery. By closing yourself away from those mysteries, you are closing yourself away from wisdom. Free will is a right of any creator. Any creator should uphold this right, and not give out petty commands and ask for praise. Those who fall foul to these actions will forever be living a lie, and never freely live. A creator doesn't create to control, nor does it release suffering and harm on its creation. If one does, it's time to look for another creator. History is always written by the victors, and the laws of man both will claim divine intervention for their crimes, and ask validation for themselves, not for the divine. To use fear of the unknown is not of the divine. It's a life of falsehood, in which those who preach it have the power over their flock. Many become blind to faith. To never question it leads to a life of disappointment and discontent. No one has control over your soul, your inner light. They may have control of its vessel, this body they separate when it is exhausted. The connection is between all things living and all things that are known. Putting one's faith in the unseen takes away the responsibilities of those, and it gives excuses for those from the unseen. That is why we go to war in God's name. That is why we accuse people of having evil within them, even though evil is just a choice, not an entity. Evil was created by the church and religion, so man would have fear and find their way into these temples. They use the divine to take away the responsibilities and vice versa, those who are crippled by the words of a man. but original sin from birth that they are sinners, therefore they are already sinners and have no responsibility for their actions, as many have claimed they have done bad in the name of the divine, as an excuse to relieve themselves of their responsibilities. We find that people use these divine deities as an excuse to do mainly bad, terrible things, and also use them to explain bad things in the world. Those bad things in the world are not being done by an evil entity, being done because no one is taking responsibility for them. The reason why people use this deity religion as an excuse for the unknown, an excuse to enact actions which may be good or bad, usually bad, for those who in a political arena use it for a way to collect votes. State and religion should be separated.